Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This will be past, present, or future. You or someone around you. Take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, just simply email me. Okay? Check out the description below. Tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule, okay? It's a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble's channel and you really want to see what's up. Hope you all are doing wonderful, and thank you all for stopping by and saying hi. Hi! Collective, we're starting off with Boogeyman Bullshit. Release your fears, okay? Release your fears, Boogeyman Bully. Release your fears. Energy goes where the mind flows. Spirit is saying release your fears. Whatever you may be thinking, it is a pure illusion. Maybe you're someone who jumps when you hear a creak in your house, not realizing that all things around us are alive, and even our homes, and and sometimes make that creaking noise or sound. Everything has energy. Everything is alive, and things get old, and from time to time, confirmation with the horn, okay, with the train horn. And from time to time, adjustments need to be made. So just because you hear something go bump in the night, or you hear, you don't have to be afraid. Spirit is saying release your fears, okay? So this could be something, mentally. Maybe you are, maybe as you see this person is pointing a weapon at someone in a costume. Maybe you are assuming there are ghosts or different spirits or spirits or entities around your home. Maybe it's what you're watching, what you're tuning into. And Spirit is saying, don't take everything so literally. Don't take everything so literally. This is just a replica of a human skull, but don't take it so literally. This is also a crystal. Don't take everything so literally, okay? It does not mean that, someone is out to get you, or the signs and symbols around us, they all represent something, but it's all about your perception, okay? It's all about your belief system and what you are telling yourself. And that's why I always remind people to be mindful of your words as well as your thoughts, but also be mindful of the things that you are consuming, what kind of music that you're listening to, what kind of movies do you watch, make sure you are being mindful of these things. But Spirit is saying there is no one after you. There is no one attacking you. It's time for you to release your fears. Now, this could be what I'm speaking of, but also this could be you having fear of maybe taking action in your life pertaining to your career, maybe creating a family, maybe someone wants to move out of town, maybe you want to start a business, maybe you want to have a baby. This could be many things, okay? What else collective need to know? Regarding the Boogeyman Bullshit, what else collective needs to know, okay? All right, so Spirit wants you to release your fears. It is all an illusion. It does not exist. With the Two of Wands here, okay? You know the answer. You know what action needs to be taken from here, okay? You are not indecisive. No one is attacking you. You are in full control. You are protected, okay? All right? It's all about your perception, okay? It's just like seeing a full moon in a movie, and if they play some music around it, or they have an owl howling, you may clench, your pearls, or you may get scared or grab your partner's forearm. It's all about your perception of how you see things, okay? And the next card we have here is Tower. So Spirit is saying for you to release your fears, work on being confident, and also work on grounding yourself, whomever you are. You need to do some grounding work, okay? You need to possibly get out in nature, do some meditation, find a way to ground yourself, whether it's, listening to some frequencies or some hertz, or doing some research on how to ground and stabilize your energy. Your chakra placements could be out of extreme alignment, okay? Where you are allowing everything to cause you to cringe or flinch. And your nerves should not be that bad, okay? You may want to... Okay, I can't give medical advice. I'm not going to say that. But there are different frequencies and hertz, and there's research that you can do when it comes to grounding your energy and also aligning your chakras. So look into that when you get a chance, okay? Because there are lots of wonderful opportunities with the Knight of Pentacles here, but Spirit does not want you to be afraid to take action on these options, on these opportunities, okay? If it's a job offer, maybe you want to take a certain job, but it requires you to relocate to another state. Maybe this is something you've never done before. Spirit is saying if this is what you want, simply go for it. Do your research. Make sure ask questions. Dot your I's, cross your T's. Make sure you're prepared financially as well. Okay, when you make such a move to another state. But there's no reason for you to be full of fear. And also, I'm picking up on someone who's having conversations, with people. And it could be the people who you are sharing your business and your plans with that is also projecting this fear and kind of stirring up the pot. For example, back to the job. You may have applied for a job and you receive a call back that they want to hire you, but they're asking you to relocate to a whole nother state. You may confide in a family member and share this opportunity. Guess what? I got great news. Yeah, I got the job, but I got to move to another state. And now as you're sharing your story, that family member responds, you're going to move to another state all by yourself? Ooh, where you going to live at? I heard the cost of living is high there. The rent is high there. Ooh, and I heard the crime is bad there. Ish like that. That is called someone projecting negative energy and planting seeds of doubt. Spirit wants you to be mindful. That's an example, collective, of sharing your business and your plans with people, because they will project their negative energy onto you and their insecurities. And those are all seeds of doubt, okay? And they will come up in moments, that you need to be confident and take action in your life. And you'll become fearful because of the projection or the people whom you allow to enforce this energy onto you. So this could not be your energy. This could be a mere projection from someone who you hang around a lot, who you have a lot of conversation with a lot, and you also confide in, okay? So don't share your good news with other people. Spirit is saying you're going to have to trust, and that's why they want you to work on grounding yourself, getting to some kind of work to center and align, some meditation, so that you'll be confident and you'll have the clarity. You'll know what direction to go in. You won't be indecisive. You'll know how to receive clarity in the answers you desire, because there is no one outside of you who can give you the best answer. I know no one never told you this before, but the truth is there's no one outside of you who could give you the best answer. No one knows what you want, what you desire. No one knows what you like, what you love. No one knows how you feel when you have different experiences except for you. And so you have to tap into, that inner niggle, that inner wiggle within yourself. And so the Spirit wants you to really look into, collective, doing some grounding, doing some meditation, because there's no need for you to fear. This is all an illusion. And Spirit is now saying it just may not even be your energy at all. But those things I named, about watching horror films and certain music, yes, can lower your frequency. But make sure you look into that, okay? Because you want to change your world. You have goals. You have things you want to do, places to go, and people that wants to see you. And your spirit team is backing you up on this. And they're saying, we concur. We agree that you deserve the life you desire. But there are people who don't want to see you get there, collective, because they are in fear. If someone has been insecure and living in and feeling inferior and living in fear their entire life, and you come and share your plans of success and happiness with them, what kind of response do you think they'll give? I'll wait. If someone has been insecure, feeling inferior, and in fear their whole life, what kind of conversations do you think they're having behind your back each time you share your personal business or your plans? I'll wait. This happens on a constant. People project onto each other all day long, worldwide, in different settings, in corporate settings, in the medical field. Doesn't matter where you live, who you are, where you work, in a family setting, even in relationships. You have spouses who become jealous or envious of each other, or want to create stagnation, or maybe their husband may be more ambitious than them, or maybe the wife may be more outgoing than them, okay? And so not in all connections, but there are some situations. Okay, this happens on a daily, so don't break your own heart by sticking around or allowing anyone to project their negative energy. As soon as you recognize the familiarity of this energy, Spirit wants you to practice some spiritual hygiene. Do some cleansing, whether it's a spiritual bath, whether it's, going into your book of Psalms, whether it's some chanting, whether it's some cleaning, some dusting, okay, singing, whatever it is. Spirit is saying, do not break your own heart by allowing this energy to feed you the illusion that there is something to fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Fear is simply false evidence appearing real. It does not exist unless you want it to be there. If you want it to be there, you are the creator, then it will be. And you will be constantly in the energy of, when in reality, there is nothing going on. You can surrender and release the battle with yourself and come out of your head with the Seven of Swords. There is no one after you. There is no one attacking you. But work on grounding and also spiritual hygiene, cleansing, keeping things in order. There are a lot of simple things you can do. Very easy, simple things that only take a couple of minutes a day. Do some research on these things and find what works for you. Everything doesn't work for everyone. And that's why I always tell people to do research and look into it yourself. We're closing out the read with the beautiful Two of Cups. Be sure that you are engaging with like-minded energy that has the reciprocity and is ready to exchange that equal give and take. Whether this is a love and relationship, whether this is a friendship or business partnership, but someone who wants to see you win while they win as well. There's enough room for everyone to be successful. But all is well. No one is after you. This is someone that you are communicating with or you are hanging around. This energy could be on them. They could have a negative energy attachment on them and they may not know it. But that is not your business or place to correct it. But it is your business or your place. With the number 2 here twice, equaling balance. Balance. Number 2 represents balance in numerology for you to recalibrate your energy and bring the balance back into your life and do it consistently. For you to change your world. Okay? And stop breaking your own heart and giving yourself these tower moments by allowing yourself to stick around these people who are planting seeds of doubt. Keep your business to yourself. Move in silence. Anything pertaining to your next move, success, or a glow up for you, it's a good idea not to share it. Later.